How we doing, everybody? It's thunderstorming like crazy, heavy rains, but I just always feel better outside when I shoot my videos. It just, even in the thunderstorms, this kind of brings the energy out in me. So if I have to rush in and finish this video inside, you know why. So the message today, man, I had an amazing evening with my mom and dad last night. My wife and I moved back to Texas because we wanted to be closer to family, and it's so worth it. They're 4 hours north, and we get to drive up and see them once a month, or they come down and see us about once a month. And my mom is an absolute just rock of a human. She's my rock star, and a lot of people don't realize, but she is actually my stepmother. My mom and dad split up when I was 1, and my mother, she raised me. I like to say, you know, she washed my dirty clothes for 18 years and took care of me, and she was this rock star mother, this amazing human that she is my mom. And I just, there really are no words, but I wanted to come at you with this message to talk to you about a couple things that I feel are just crazy important. And I made an Instagram post, and the post was about, so we're sitting at dinner, and me joining the military came up, and it's like, you know, I went back to my room and cried for hours when you just popped into the house one day and said, hey, I'm joining the military, guys. And on the spot, my mom provided epic support. I mean, all I remember was, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be okay. My mom, she supports me. And my dad did as well. But it was so, it just ripped at it yanked at my heart in the most amazing way to see, I'm talking like 25 plus years later, 26 years later, how she was really feeling. I mean, it crushed her, and she was immediately worried about me, but she was she just provided this epic level of support for me on the spot. So, and waited 25, 30 years to tell me. That's magical, man. And that's the power of just a rock star parent. And so Mom, I love you. I know you'll probably never see this, but I love you, and I'm letting the world know how much I love, and thank you for your epic level of support. Now, about the message, I'm telling you folks, it's coming down. About the message is, I want you, the moment this message ends, I want you to reach out. Now, some of us come from broken homes. Some of us have one parent. Some of us didn't have any parents. Maybe we were raised by aunts, uncles, grandparents, or barely raised by anybody. I know and some of us are very blessed to have 2 loving parents like I had. But in some form or fashion, every one of us had people that just genuinely freaking loved on us. They cared for us in amazing fashion. And they helped make us who we are today. And you know, the hours that you pour into your kids, it's all gonna pay off. They don't see it right now sometimes. It doesn't really drive home the importance of what you're doing and how you're doing it doesn't resonate with them right now, but it will one day. And I fell in love with my mom. My love for my mom just quadrupled all over again last night at dinner when we both just kind of broke down in tears. We both cry easy, and I'm a crier, man. Something touches my heart and my mind, and I just cry on the spot. And she told me the story about how she went in her back, 30 minutes after I was done. I go to MEPS. I ship off in a couple weeks. After the whole 30 minutes passed and whatever, we probably had dinner or something. She went in her back room and just cried. It tore to pieces because she knew that I was going off to possibly be in harm's way. So I love you, Mom. And thank you so much for all of us current parents and soon-to-be parents. Love on your kids. Support them. Support them in what they do. They're going to move on. They're not you know, mama's boys, daddy's boys, girls. You know, it's about raising them to be able to go on and come in the house one day and say, I'm ready to go, I got this. And for all those 18 years that we've loved on them, it's time for them to move on. And so pour into them with everything you have for 18 years. Teachers, coaches, all of us that have a chance to serve youth in various ways, pour into those young people because it's so, so important. So this is a tribute to my mom. I love you, Mom, from the bottom of my heart. You too, Dad. And it's a tribute to all you parents out there, grandparents, brothers, sisters, coaches, educators, teachers, mentors, accountability partners, community leaders that are pouring into our youth. Keep doing what you're doing. It's precious, valuable, important work. Much love, everybody. Go out finish the week off strong, and all next week I want you loving on the youth. That's the message. Peace to each and every one of you. Give somebody a big hug, and like I said, the moment this message ends, I want you to reach out to somebody and thank them. Thank them for pouring out to you for many, many years. Or maybe it was just one time they sat down and talked to you and it made a difference. Shoot them a message, a phone call, an email, something, a private message. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Much love, everybody.